What's up, Pandamonium CR, and welcome to another Clash Royale strategy video. It's me, Japanda, and thank you for joining me once again. Oh God, guys, guess what? Oops. We got 12 wins in the last Classic Challenge using this Lavaloon deck that I came up with. There's nobody in the top of the ladder, in the top 200 that I could see. They're playing Lavaloon right now, so I had to build my own kind of build, and this is kind of what I came up with. I'm not sure if this is standard or not, but it definitely has a Lava Hound, definitely has a balloon, and as I remember back in the day when I used to play this deck, I ran Tombstone as my structure, and that seems to serve me really well, since I don't have, since the only other melee troop that I have is Knight. And I think those skeletons do a lot of work, a lot more work than that 3 cost that I'm putting forth playing the Tombstone. So good choice. Gives me a lot of time to bank Elixir if I want to play that first, but I generally don't play the Tombstone first anymore. I used to do that, but I kind of changed my strategy. Seems like it worked out okay. So let's go ahead and get into some of these replays. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this will be another in-depth analysis. So I'm going to go through each and every one of the games. We'll make this a 3-part video series. So we'll go through 4 replays with this video, 4 replays in each video until we get through the whole thing. And so that will give me more time to explain in detail exactly what was going through my mind as the matches were happening. So this is going to be the first game against Ms. Reaper from the original Gangsta's OG status, yo. So we're going to start. We don't like leaking Elixir, okay? That's generally my style. Some people, even when I'm playing this deck, there's certain decks like Splash Yard where I will leak Elixir sometimes, and I'll wait for them to play their first card, you know, half the time and stuff like this, and it's kind of better to go into the same lane that they play their first card into. With this deck, I don't mind going into 2 different lanes. I don't mind splitting or forcing his Elixir into, or her Elixir into 2 different lanes here. She has the bright idea to play these Barbarians, right? Because she thinks that Executioner is the counter for Barbarians. So, well, I'm going to play Barbarians on the other side since his natural counter has been played on the left. I'm going to play the Barbarians on the right. Okay, so, I mean, kind of okay, interesting kind of thought, but, you know, there's plenty of other cards that I could have that'll work here. So, I think I'm going to get down the Mega Minion to meet, Tombstone to distract, or Knight. One of the 2 here. Let's see. Knight. And then Elite Barbs will force down my Tombstone, and this Log will take care of the Skarmy and the Elite Barbs, and my Knight over here is going to attract the last Elite Barb away from my tower. So, I don't know how much she spent on that, so let's see. Elite Barbs are 6. Skarmy's 3, that's 9. The Barbarians are 5. 14 so far. I can't remember what else was played on our right side, but if that's all, it's a 14 Elixir push, and we defended that with 5 for the Executioner, 6, 7, 8 from the Knight, 10, 11, 12 from the Mega Minion, 13, 14, 15 with the Tombstone, 16, 17 with the Log. We're probably behind right now, but maybe I missed something, but so just looking here, it looks like we're ahead. They play the Baby Dragon to get for the defense for my incoming defending troops that are splashing over for offense. But we're going to let our tower take care of this Baby Dragon here instead of defending it with the Mega Minion, because it's only going to get 1 shot off of our tower here. Probably going to get a balloon even into this wizard. They're going to need 2 air counters to stop Lava Hound and Balloon without touching the tower. So, ooh, that's the 2nd air counter, so good for you. You actually did have the 2nd air counter, but we can plan around that moving forward here. We're going to get a few hits off of the tower with those pups, and we're going to have a little bit of a lead going into the next part of the match here. She misplaces Graveyard terribly, but I just I go crazy and defend it like a donkey, and I I get down Executioner and Tombstone for the defense of a graveyard, which is just already bad. And then I get down my Mega Minion really late, and so the Wizard comes and splashes onto my tower like a bunch. So not too good there. Now I know what she's playing, and she totally just gave me a bunch of stuff just now. I'm gonna go ahead and log those ground troops and distract this baby dragon and use our tower to take care of it, because it's not going to do too much work. Balloon behind the Lava Hound to get to the tower now, and just this knight all by itself is probably going to be enough to defend this graveyard. And that's going to do it, guys. We're going to get to the tower, and we're going to probably get... Ooh, I thought we were going to maybe even get 2 hits off the tower. Leaking Elixir here. I should have played Executioner a lot sooner. She plays double Skarmy into Executioner, so we're going to get down the Lava Hound again to distract. Executioner is going to end up following after he takes care of the Baby Dragon and the Skarmy, and we're going to get in another big push without the balloon, and we're just going to kill him without the balloon this time. He came in with the anti-air, so we came in with the melee instead, and kind of separated the Lava Hound from the other troops, but not too much, in order to distract his defense, her defense, I should say, enough to get our second wave to the tower. So let's go ahead and see the next game. That was kind of a weird game, that last one against Ms. Reaper, because she wasn't playing a deck that's very common, and you know, not even close to common. It was just kind of like a bunch of random cards all put together and stuff. So that's not a really good game to pay attention to, honestly. The games you should pay attention to the most are the ones against the decks that you're going to face the most, or against the cards that the card combinations you're going to face the most. This game is going to be against a Lava Hound clone Night Witch player. I don't know if that's a constructed or popular deck right now, but that's kind of what they are running this time. So let's see how we handle it. I think we were able to hold them off here, hold him off from HK Zurich. So that's actually his name, him. It's him himself. Oh dang. Log will stop that goblin gang. We get down the knight as a neutral play in the back, just kind of to die and to force elixir into that lane. I'm wasting elixir once again. I should be playing this Executioner. And here we go, and I think I just wanted to time it in such a way that I was able to get the Ice Whiz and the Fire Spirits with the Executioner, but he came with a nice placed Lava Hound to distract my Executioner, which almost allowed for that Ice Wizard and the Fire Spirits to get distracted long enough to get to the tower. But all in all, a pretty decent defense. We get down the Knight to soak up that last Fire Spirit there, because otherwise it would have hit the tower, and we take that opportunity to go ahead and play Balloon, and he's going to just be so flabbergasted with Balloon that he's going to just give up completely at this point. He forgot how to defend against the balloons. So that's going to be the first tower of the game. We are way ahead going to the second part of the match, and I think he's just so tilted that I'm playing the Lavaloon deck that he's going to go ahead and give up at this point. So we'll take all 3 towers, though. I want to take the right tower first before we go all ham. Definitely in this deck, I don't unleash the beast onto the 3rd tower like I do on the Golem deck, which you might think is the same kind of deck. So you might want to, go for the 3 crown on the side of the tower that you already have damaged. But I found that once you kill the tower, that it's very, very beneficial to push the other lane so that their defense doesn't leak over into attacking your already damaged tower, and it kind of like makes them split their elixir into the lane that they don't want to attack into. So that can be really, really beneficial, even if they are able to handle your second push towards their other side. That's kind of the way I like to go about the second push once the tower is gone, or the second part of the game once the tower is gone. Kind of offense being the best defense in that case and stuff. So here I think we're going to start with a Lava Hound, actually, if we have it in our hand, because I see that we have a balloon in cycle right behind it, and we do have some pretty cheap and good defenses that we can get down. And this Savage 360 fella catches us way out of cycle and comes with a really good push on the other end with those elite barbs and takes the first tower of the game before we even get this thing started. But we know what deck he's playing. You guys, we've all seen this deck, right? It's the elite barbs, Hog Rider. We're going to take this opportunity to get down this balloon because we know what's in his deck. We know that he really can't handle this balloon because those archers are way out of cycle probably. Even if he did have the archers, it's not going to stop this balloon. And with the timing that we put down, because he already spent way too much on that Hog Rider and those elite barbs. So we tied up the game right away, and we know what he's coming with. We know he has Hog Rider in cycle right now, followed by elite barbs. So we're going to get ready with this Tombstone. We're already thinking Tombstone, right? Because we're going to stop this dude. We're going to save the knight. And oh, what am I doing? Okay, so okay. I was just thinking out loud. Sorry. That's like kind of, if I wasn't playing in the game, maybe the thoughts that I might be thinking and stuff like that. But we're going to go on a super big offensive push, including the Executioner. And it looks like it's going to work out for us very much so. We're able to kill his defense, and that's really great that those archers and the Electro Whiz got taken care of right there. So I expect him to throw a Hog Rider in front of this archer. If it were me, that's what I would do, and he lets it die. So this guy is pretty savage. He's trying to build up that elixir, I guess. Maybe he's waiting for a better opportunity. He blows his archers again. So now I know he has absolutely nothing to stop my air push in cycle whatsoever, because the next thing is Electro Whiz, and that's like 2 or 3 cards out of cycle here. So here he goes. See the skeletons plus the Ice Whiz in order to get to the Electro Whiz, and he can't even decide what to do. He goes on a offensive push with elite barbarians from the back, trying to. I think he thought that the elite bars were the Electro Whiz. That is my guess. There is that he misclicked. Mr. Savage 360 meant to play the Electro Whiz, ended up playing elite bars by accident, and that's going to cost him this game. So good game, well played. We're going to take this one away, and thank you very much. You're very, very kind, sir. You should be part of our clan. Savage 360, shout out to you from the Dipschmitz. Hopefully you find this video, and hopefully you maybe join us one day. I think you'll fit in with us quite well. So let's go ahead and get into the last video of this, the last replay of this video. And then next video, we'll go ahead and pick it up again with the next 4 matches with another detailed explanation. And then I'll show you the last 4 after that. Actually, we'll include the loss too, because the loss was very, very interesting. So the last episode will be five matches. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Lava Hound in the very, very corner. Not behind the King's Tower, but in the very, very corner. I think that's the way to go. This Knight plus this Log is going to take care of the Goblins and the Graveyard. And that was not a very effective push. Not in my opinion. Electro Whiz for the Lava Hound, and we probably have enough time to kill this Electro Whiz if we get down something. So we try for the Executioner. He has a very well-timed Ice Golem, and then he gets down the Night Witch to help with these pups, but my Executioner has not crossed the bridge yet, so he's going to get massive value killing the Night Witch and getting a couple of more axes blown past that E-Whiz. So well, let's get down this Mega Minion to finish it off here, and we're going to have a pristine defense going into the second push of the game here, and we're already ahead on both towers. We get 1 swipe off there as well as a bonus. Let's get down Lava Hound, and the reason why I get down Lava Hound in the same lane as Big P.E.K.K.A is coming at me is because I want to separate his support troops from his main push. And I didn't realize that he was going to come in with the Graveyard. Honestly, I forgot that Graveyard was his support. in a way. But Electro Whiz will at least not follow Big P.E.K.K.A. And we'll get down all the melee troops that we can get down here. And judging by the health of the Big P.E.K.K.A., it looks like he's going to get to our tower here unless he swings at our Executioner. 2 hits on our tower, so not the best. I could have placed the Executioner better so that the P.E.K.K.A. went and swung against the Executioner. We could have maybe saved all hits from our tower if we did so. We're going to take this opportunity because the axes are going to take care of the bats. Get down the balloon behind the Executioner and use the arrows to kill those errant bats. And we're going to probably give up this tower on the left and kind of trade damage here. We're doing our best, but we kind of see the writing on the wall here. We're probably going to have to end up doing a defense plus taking the second tower. And now we know everything that he's playing, okay? So here comes that Big P.E.K.K.A. This time I don't play the Lavaloon because I want to save it for my push. I think that I can maybe stop his Big P.E.K.K.A. with my troops before it can get to my tower. I think that's mainly the objective here, is saving the tower, because if he gets our second tower, we're in bad shape. I mean, we cannot win if he gets our second tower. So we are going to throw every single troop that we have to get past that push. And hopefully, with the help of this balloon, he's not going to have any more air counters. Ugh. And oh yes, and the balloon gets to the tower. And that's going to be really good because, in fact, if you noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but his Electro Wizard actually helped us because it reset our balloon, and the moment that the balloon touches the tower, it drops its bomb. So if you want to replay that, go back and see. He actually, his Electro Wiz actually makes our balloon strike his tower twice with its bomb really fast, much faster than it normally would, which is going to end up winning us this game because we're going to end up spelling him down with arrows and logs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. That is how you take out Kenny MDZ from Elite Clashers any way that you can, using all means necessary. So I recognize that it just would take some spells to kind of do that. We do not have a fireball, do not have a poison, do not have a rocket, do not have a lightning. So kind of beneficial to know kind of exactly how much damage your log and your arrows do. So just in case you get into that last kind of situation, that you can be sure of your play. So that's going to do it for this segment, this episode, and go ahead and stay tuned for the next installment, which will be the next 4 games, detailed analysis of this run. Until then, take care, you guys. Good night.